Jenny Franck, Beautiful Lies is a new album. Jenny, welcome back. That was some good stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
And
thanks.
you brought a friend.
Yes, I did.
Come on, friend.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
He makes an entrance like that all the time. Even when he came in the front door, he's like, I got a little nervous, but okay.
Slink in there.
Yeah. All right, Matt Pantelis. How are you, Matt?
Very good. How are you, Larry?
I'm doing well.
Excellent.
I'm doing well. It turns out you did some good stuff. That was good.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about. You've been in some bands already, and you've toured.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that.
I actually used to tour for quite a few years. I've been to Europe, the United Kingdom, Canada, pretty much every state in the United States.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Bend.
How'd you like
North
Oregon?
Oregon was pretty cool.
What do you remember about it?
Not too much.
Why not?
A lot of snow, but mostly the beautiful surroundings in nature.
How about North Dakota? Nothing's in there.
Fargo?
Is it?
I believe we played Fargo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Fargo's
Did you
North
see the
or South
presidents?
Dakota.
You see the presidents on the wall?
I actually stayed in the van for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a national monument, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Unbelievable. It's just, who would have think that those faces resemble people that are presidents?
Yeah. I think
It's just-
somebody carved those out.
You think
like,
so?
You know, at midnight every night for like 20 years.
That wasn't just a natural phenomenon?
No, it probably was.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, if they were natural or not, who would have thought, you know? So tell us more about touring.
Yeah,
What do you like
actually,
about it?
I thoroughly enjoyed just meeting people. That's
Mm-hmm.
actually how I met the rest of our guys in our, excuse me, in our band. I met Kevin and Ryan that way, and unfortunately they couldn't be here today with us, but some great musicians, and we're really looking forward to be working with Jenny.
Yeah, it sounds like
Absolutely.
some fun stuff. When you've toured, how hard is it to go like to overseas and tour? How is the culture different?
There's a difference. I wouldn't say too much, solely because when music is involved, a lot of people love the same thing. Instead of, being more prone to observing cultural differences, music is actually the culture, and
Right.
everybody shares that. And it is a very small separation between people
Yeah.
when that's involved. Yeah.
That's got to be amazing though. People don't even speak your language, but they can listen to your music and like it.
Yeah,
Is that-
absolutely.
That kind of cool.
It's-
Like La Bamba,
You're right,
thing.
exactly.
right? Do we know what the words are? But we like it, right? It's
Yeah.
exciting. Everyone likes it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So what are some of the worst things about being on a tour?
I'd say it's just relatively fatiguing. You get up, you get in the van, you drive about 500 miles to one show, and you unload the trailer, play the show, load the trailer up, get back in the van, drive to the next show.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive, and it can get pretty tiring. But overall, things are worth it, especially when you can share such a great experience with close friends.
Write about it. Take pictures. I'm sure a lot of your
Yeah.
pictures are on Facebook.
Oh
and
yeah, absolutely.
Twitter and Instagram and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to play in a band with Jenny?
I am extremely attracted to her songwriting ability,
Mm-hmm.
as with the rest of the guys, Kevin and Ryan.
And she liked your slide.
I've got a pretty good slide.
Yeah.
I could slide guitar, and I could slide into the shot.
Okay. What about with playing with Jenny? Do you like the most? Is there anything particular that doing the song, whether it be in the studio, whether it be on the road? Is it she's a little bit easier to deal with than other musicians might, or?
She's very easy to deal with as far as being able to express my creativity, as far as being a musician. She did have some very, very good producers and musicians work with her on Beautiful Lies, but I'm very excited to actually be a part of the live action version of it, because that's what I do best, and that's what the other guys do best too.
Yeah.
We thoroughly enjoy live performance, and I think we're going to make Jenny's songs they're just going to pop. It's
Yeah.
going to be great.
I like what I've seen so far. Do you have a favorite song for the new album?
You know what? I find the whole thing enthralling.
Yeah.
It's really great. I couldn't pick a favorite one. Maybe once we start playing with the whole band a lot more, depending on the energy, I might be able to decide. But as for right now, I think the whole album is just a killer. It's gold.
Yeah.
It's totally gold.
Cool. That's gonna be exciting. When you're out on the road, do you prefer playing outdoors or indoors? Was there anything that's more for a musician, both of you guys can answer. Is anything, I mean, a crowded like bar room, or opposed to like just outdoors somewhere? Or is there any?
I personally like the outdoors better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a show in Odessa, Texas that was outdoors, but it was maybe 110 degrees. I actually got sunburned playing.
Yeah.
But outdoors, there's something about it. Just the open air and the sun shining on everybody. If it rains, everybody kind of has to stop. Indoors, I mean, it's fun and everything, but there's just something to be said about having nature there with you too.
Was the acoustics different?
Yeah, I think sound. The overall sound just sounds better in general outdoors because it can travel so much further. There's not really a wall that stops it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You take Lollapalooza, for example, just crowds.
Yeah.
70,000 people all together, It's,
A lot of people.
Yeah.
everybody hears it too. That's the nice thing.
And they keep doing it year after year, right? It doesn't stop. You play any other instruments?
I dabble a little bit. I played bass while I was touring for a while, so it's not totally different from guitar, but I enjoy drums. I started playing drums when I was 3. I had a Muppet Babies drum set.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
As Animal.
Yeah.
Animal was on the drums.
I
yeah.
was Animal for a little while, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think Animal does the slide too.
Does he? Uh-oh.
He's a slider. He's definitely a slider.
Who inspired you growing up besides Animal?
Well,
Was there any other musicians or bands that you kind of like, oh wow, that's pretty good?
I would have to say that on the top of my roster, it's Rage Against the Machine, solely for being culturally significant and with the times, and that rebellious attitude, and then Tool just for being completely melodically spiritual and harmonious. Those are 2 bands that I actually look up to.
And
a lot.
Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
No, what do you laugh for?
There's a rumor going on about that.
Darius Rucker, he's a good songwriter.
He's awesome.
You know what's
He
funny
is.
about
I
Hootie?
love Hootie.
Well, I'm a big Hootie and the Blowfish fan, but you know what's funny? They sold all those albums, but anytime you bring them up, everyone is kind of like, oh, yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish, yeah.
No, they're great.
Well, I've always been a big fan of them.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that I just wanted to throw it out to see what your thought were. Because most people
do
don't
it.
like them, but they sold so many albums. Like, how could they have sold so many albums and no one likes them?
They're closet Hootie and the Blowfish.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I was a little disappointed that he went to country, but I never listened to any of the country stuff yet.
Oh, I haven't.
It's all
either.
about the musical journey, man.
Yeah.
The bands that I played with were all heavy metal. And now here
Yeah.
I am with Jenny, and we're playing some alternative stuff. It's,
Yeah.
it's great.
That's what's the beauty of music. You can do
Yeah.
anything you want with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful. Great. Well, guys, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Beautiful Lies is the new album by Jenny Franck. And you can go to jennyfrank.com, find out some more information about Jenny and where she's touring. Right?
Right.
Cool.
Please go visit the website.
I have angered my thoughts with obsessive words. I just have no remorse for what I have heard. I am not even conscious of anything. I am here in my mind, I mean everything. Drink this cold and the taste will be bittersweet. I am old enough to know I can be beat. You won't hurt if you lie to yourself enough. Those that hurt make believe they're madly in love. You save the best for you when I never knew. Give it all to you. They left me with you. I can't hear myself. Pushed into you, turning into blue. Turn into you. I have laid myself down with compulsive words. I just have no remorse for what I have heard. Keeps me warm but grows ugly as time goes on. Sad and hopeful, stand still as love goes wrong. You
That was great. It sounded awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.